everyone. Today is, what is today? Monday. Today is Monday. I am like seriously exhausted. Like I could go to sleep. That's how tired I am. Like literally right now I could go to sleep. I'm just gonna lay here and do this. So basically I went to the concert last night. I did not bring my camera. It was so crowded. It was so much fun though. We went to the Florida Georgia Line concert and it was a really good concert and we really enjoyed ourselves, but we didn't get home until at least midnight with the traffic, and then I had to go let the dog out for the family that I nanny for, and then I had to go into work, and it takes me like about an hour from their house. I dropped my Dunkin' Donuts iced tea, the cup shattered all over the road after I got it. Ugh. So that's how my morning started. The PD that we went to today was based around the assessment system, the class, and that's how we're assessed. I'm trying to think. Oh no, I didn't bring my bag in. Well, I'll have to show you tomorrow, but basically it's like a rating scale type thing, and that's how we're like rated and like checked on throughout the year. That was really helpful. We talked about the 3 domains that the district as a whole scored the lowest in, and talked about some teaching strategies and things that we could implement into our day to help increase those scores. And then we looked at subsections and we each chose 2 that we scored the lowest in last year to improve upon this year. So that's what we worked on today. After we worked on that, we really just brainstormed like some of the materials and things that we need for next year, some of the like furniture and stuff that we can move around, stuff like that. We got 5 boxes of new materials from Lakeshore. Later this week we're going to be planning a curriculum, well for the whole year, but we're integrating the 3 Little Bears and like Goldilocks and the 3 Little Bears. I think that was it. Or maybe it was Little Red Riding Hood. No, Goldilocks and the 3 Little Bears, because it's all about families. So Goldilocks and the 3 Little Bears and the 3 Little Pigs. And we're integrating those stories throughout the year and then looping them in our curriculum. So we'll talk about the 3 Little Bears, and then later in the year do a nonfiction study on bears and hibernation, and we ordered like mammal science exploration kits, so that way everything can just all be kind of I don't know, connected, and our curriculum will loop so that once we talk about a topic we will come back to it again and again throughout the year. So we're going to be working on that on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm excited about that. That way I can do some more like curriculum planning videos with you after that. And then tomorrow is our gold presentation day, which apparently I heard that they're changing. Any of you that are pre-K teachers that use the gold as an assessment tool for your students, I heard that apparently they changed the name of it. We have someone coming, her name is Nikki. She's great. She's from the South, and she's just like amazing. Like she's taught in a lot of schools that are similar to the school district that I teach in, which is like a Title I district. So it's really refreshing to be able to do work with someone who's taught in a district like that, because it's completely different than teaching in like a typical suburban district. So I'm excited about that. She's going to give us some more information, and I think what I'll do is I'll give you like a quick rundown in my vlog, but I think that I'll also do like a sit down chat video about what I learned in the gold. And also we're doing all technology based assessment with that, so I can do a video on how to use the iPad and a laptop, and we're getting all of us are getting iPads and laptops specifically for this tomorrow. So I think that I'll do a sit down video when I get home from that tomorrow and just kind of explain to you like how the training for that goes, because I think that'll be really helpful for people, at least for me. Like I wish that I could find some more videos on YouTube about the gold and how people use it and any tips and tricks that people have learned after using the assessment for a while. So I'm excited about that. And then, like I said, my curriculum planning I can tell you more about when we work on that Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So as of right now, like, I'm pretty pumped like for this PD. So yes, I'm going to work a little bit more on some organization stuff for stuff at school, and that's about it for right now. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday. I am just getting ready to go on my way to my training. I am running a little late. It is already 7:30 and I'm supposed to be there. Well, actually, I guess I don't need to leave for another like 15 minutes or so. It is 7:30. I have to be there by 8:30 and it takes me about, I don't know, I would say 25 minutes to 30 minutes to get there from here. Oops. But I would like to stop and get like breakfast on the way, I think. I don't know. We'll see if I have time to make breakfast. And you know what's upsetting me is, sorry I'm so yellow. It's really dark out still. I wanted to wear that shoe, but I can't find its like partner shoe. Also, I packed my gym bag to go with me today. So after I stop at my school, I'm going to go to the gym. Yesterday I had like a little bit of a lazy day just because I was so tired. But today I'm getting back on track and I'm going to be going to the gym. I'm searching for that shoe. I don't know. I really can't find match, which is really frustrating to me. I have no idea where it would have gone. I don't know what to wear because those are the only ones that really match. Okay, well, I'll decide on that later, I guess. I don't really want to wear black because I just don't think that they match very well. But I can show you, oops, I can show you this is like my outfit of the day. It was so cold in there yesterday, so I'm wearing this today. It's just like a tank. That way I can take this off if I get really hot. And this like flannel-y shirt, jeans, and then I guess these shoes. But I'd really like, look at how much nicer these ones would look with it. That's what I want to wear with it, but can't find the match. So I'm going to finish getting ready. And then I'm going to head on out, and I will remember to bring in my stuff today when I get home. That way I can share with you some of the stuff from yesterday, and then I'll talk about the gold a little bit today. But like I said, like depending on how much information I get, I might get like do a separate sit down video on the gold and what I learned today, because I think that might be helpful for some people. So talk to you in a long time. Hi everyone. So I just got back, well, I got back a little bit ago from my PD, and I thought that I would share a little bit about what we worked on today. Oh, well, one thing that we got was an iPad to work on the gold with, so that's exciting. And then let me show you. Let me turn you around. This is my bag that I brought with me. But so let me talk a little bit about, so the class is the assessment that we are observed on, and basically we talked about the different sections that we needed to work on to increase our score. So like this is my score sheet, and I scored really high in everything except for down here. So concept development, quality of feedback, and language modeling. And I guess across like the US, those are the lowest scoring areas pretty much. So we're working on concept development, which is broken down by these 4 indicators: quality of feedback and language modeling. So we talked about all these different things and things that we could do to like increase our scores in them. And they actually gave us these. I thought were really, really nice. So the person who presented gave us these cards. And basically what you do is you laminate them and you put them on binder rings and you make kind of like a flip chart. And so every day you can choose one that you're going to focus on, like mapping my actions. So that's like doing think alouds. Make my phrase more complete. So that's prompting students to speak in a full sentence. Introduce new vocabulary to me. So that's like just new vocabulary. That's self-explanatory. Link this to something I already know about. So linking to background knowledge, focusing on linking to real life examples. Inviting me to think, so pushing thinking, relating to my life, summarize my thoughts, extend our conversation. This is one that I like really need to work on. I feel like sometimes you're in such a rush to get through what you're working on or to get to the next topic or just to get like a simple task done that like, especially during times like centers, when I could be pulling groups or I could be working one-on-one with somebody and another student comes up to talk to me or tell me something, and I feel like sometimes I cut our conversation short or like don't extend their thinking and don't ask how and why questions and really get into a conversation with them because I'm worried about what else I'm doing. So this one is like a huge one for me. I'm going to try to focus on that a lot. And then these I thought were really cool too. I'm going to make copies of these before I laminate them. But basically, I'm not going to use like the bottom ones as much, but the top 4 say, let's make a list. I'm noticing that. I wonder what would happen if and why do you think? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these throughout the room at our different centers. And basically as reminders for my assistant and I to be asking these questions and really making kids think and getting the most out of free choice time for them. So that I'm adding into my classroom. And then today we had a whole training on the gold, which I don't know how much of this I can actually show you because the gold is a program that is paid, like you have to pay for it in order to get it. But basically there are objectives and the objectives are aligned to the Common Core standards, and throughout the quarter or the semester you have to work on meeting those objectives and you need to assess students doing that. So we got iPads today, and what we did on the iPads was this. Okay. So, So what they did was they showed us how to input data using the documentation app. So it looks like this. These are the 3 apps. So this one is going to be the new one, but this one, the gold door, is the one that we're going to be using. And basically you sign in using your username and password, and you can document all sorts of like different things using photos and all kinds of stuff. It's really exciting. I don't know what that one is. But I'm excited to be able to use it. We worked on that today. I set up my email on here, which is exciting, with my school email. And it's all set up and ready to go. So basically, with the gold, like you're tracking Common Core standards and you're tracking the students' growth. And what you're doing while you're tracking this is you're taking documentation. So you're using your iPad, you're recording, you could record like audio clips, you could record videos, you could take pictures of student work, and you're recording all of this to put in as documentation for the score that you give the students in each of the objectives, which align to the Common Core state standards. So once you document it, you put it in, and then you give them a score that is based on like this chart. And for pre-K, they're supposed to be in the blue bar, and you look at all the different scores, and you decide if it's the student doing this fully and independently. And if they are, you can give them a good score and move up, and if not, then they're still working on mastering it. So I can do a video on the gold if you're interested. I'm gonna wait and see if anybody's actually interested in it, because I don't want to make like this whole video on this assessment system if nobody is using it and nobody wants more information on it. So I did put together, so this is the teacher planner I'm using, and like I know a lot of you are gonna be like, but you have a teacher planner. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I like my teacher planner a lot more than I like this one, but I did not have like the time or the wherewithal to print it all out. So this is what I went with. I have my planning pages in here, and I have like my note thingies. And basically, I went through and oh, by the way, I used my clips from Target in there. I went through and I put in, so I wish that this started, another reason why I like my calendar, my thing better, is because this one starts in August. Like, I needed one that started in July so that I could put all of like my trainings and stuff in, but this is what I ended up with. So I have the Literacy Institute in August from the 7th to the 11th, and I'm going to be working on that in a couple of weeks. We'll see how that goes. I think that I should be able to get into my classroom by here, at least, hopefully. But I don't really know yet. I haven't heard a lot of information about that. I don't have anything like in my planner in these pages yet, because I'm not really, like, I'm not doing that much. Like, the calendar will suffice. But in September, I'm going to start using this. I'm also not going to use this. So here's my September calendar. This is our first day of school, and we have 2 professional development days. I am not going to be using this like a normal planner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, what was I going to put? AM meetings, PM meetings, like personal, and then anything for like PTO. So I'm not using it as like a planner for school. I might put in random things that I think of, but I am not using it for a planner for school. This is more like my personal planner. And then I'm going to use this as a planner for like my actual week for school to like plan out what needs to be done. But I should also like say that I'm going to use this with this. So here's week 1, and then I'll take that week 1 and write in the date, and then write week 1 somewhere, and then write down what I'm going to do on each day. So that's how that will work together. And then this, I have the punch that punches these like this. So basically what will happen is if we're on week 1 in September and I have like my AM, PM meetings, whatever, then this will go straight in here, right next to it, just like that. And then I probably won't write a whole lot on that side, but that's okay because I want this here visible for me to see. So that's how that will work. It'll end up looking like that. And again, this will be used with it, and I don't know if I'm going to put this in a separate binder or if I'm just going to store it in this pocket, but chances are I'll probably need a separate binder because I don't want to lose anything. I do have another binder like this with like a cover from, oh, do I have it in here? No, I don't know where it, oh, I know where it is. It's not readily available, but I do have another one like just like this that I had printed out my own planner and put it in, so I might use that to store my like curriculum plans for the whole year. So that's where things are at right now. I'm going to do a little bit of like online shopping to determine what I would like to do for a case for my iPad. And I think that that's really like about it for right now. I'm going to make homemade pizza for dinner tonight. I might set up the camera so that you can see how I do that. Basically what I do is I just leave like fresh dough out on the counter to let it rise for a while. Then I like put olive oil on a pan and squish it out, and then put, well, first you put the sauce, then you put Parmesan, like the sprinkle Parmesan cheese, and then you put mozzarella, and then you put a little more olive oil on the crust and all over. So yeah, that's on the plan for dinner tonight. And then I really want ice cream, but we'll see what happens. I also didn't go to the gym today because I'm making dinner. So we'll see what happens. I need to go to the gym tomorrow. I'll leave that in here so that I hold myself to it. And I'll check in with you a little bit whenever I get something done that I can share with you. Okay, bye. Hello, so today is, what is today? Wednesday. I just got back from my PD. I figured I would do an OOTD. Oops, sorry, I showed you my bathroom. But so this is what I wore to PD today. Now, I would not, let me make this clear. I would not wear this to school just because I feel like these shorts are way too short to ever wear to school. I only wear Bermuda shorts that go down to my knee when it's super hot out. But I wore my badge because I had to go into my actual building after. This shirt, let me turn on the light. Oops. This shirt is from Ann Taylor Loft, which has a teacher discount. And then the shorts are from Vineyard Vines. So this is what I wore today. Oh, and my shoes are from Lily Pulitzer. They're just gold flip-flops. Also would not wear those to school. I try not to wear like flip-flops. Because it's against our dress code actually to wear flip-flops as teachers. And also I think that I would probably trip in like fall if I wore them when I was actually teaching. I did not eat lunch today. So I'm going to have a late lunch. It's about 3:30. I'm going to have some of the leftover pizza from yesterday. And then I'm also going to make a salad with some feta cheese and some cucumbers. So that's for lunch. I will, well, actually, I'll make lunch and then I'll check back in with you. I do have to make a couple things tonight and I will share them with you to go with our PD. I'm getting paid for my time that I spent to make them, but I'm also going to post them to my Teachers Pay Teachers store when I'm done. So I'll check back in when I'm working. Okay, so I've been working for a few hours now. Yeah, it's like 7 o'clock. So basically I've been working for a few hours. I'm going to go and have ice cream, but I thought that I would give you an update on where things ended up. So basically this is what I was working on. So today we talked about the turn and talk strategy, and as part of our like curriculum for this year, we're going to start integrating it starting the second week of September, just as a routine. All of us are already doing it, but we wanted to have a consistent anchor chart and a consistent like just like tools to help us keep it consistent in our classroom, so that when people are doing walkthroughs, oh, I probably shouldn't show you that. So that when people are doing walkthroughs, it'll be there. So these are just some of the things that I wanted to get on there. So talking and listening sticks, an anchor chart, a daily routine. Oh yeah, so this is how I'm going to introduce it. These are just my own notes. Print out topics and then create topic cards, and I want to do my turn and talk daily after lunch, just because I feel like in my classroom when, oh, I'm out of focus, sorry. In my classroom when we do morning meeting, there's a lot of stuff that we're working on, and I feel like if I do turn and talk during our morning meeting, it's just going to be too long for the kids, number one, at the beginning of the year, and then I just think it gets to be too much. So if we're starting it and like getting it, like just helping them to understand what turn and talk is, I'm gonna start using that routine in my circle time after lunch. I could do a sit down video on our schedule if anybody is interested and just tell you like how our day is set up. So that's also an option. But I can show you quickly what I worked on. So this is basically what the product is going to look like. So it's turn and talk prompt cards. I'm gonna make a bundle. So I'm gonna do turn and talk prompt cards. So here's all the prompt cards. There's all about me cards, community worker, classroom community, what did I say? Classroom community and routines. Well, that's going really, read alouds, and there is also one on math concepts. And then I also put them forward to a page, and then my pre-K team wanted anchor charts, so this is one that I created, and then I created one that's also vertical, and then these are for turn and talk sticks, and this is just my TOU page, but I need to change this because these didn't come from Melon Heads, so whoops, and now my computer is frozen, the swirly rainbow of death. Oh, okay, there it is. So I'm gonna get ready to get going because I want to have some ice cream. I've been like craving ice cream. So I'm going to go have some ice cream, and honestly, like I'm just probably going to go to bed when I get back, by the time I get back. So I will check in with you tomorrow. Hello, today is Thursday, and I did just get back from my PD. I thought I would show you the outfit that I wore today. So I had like gold flip-flops. I wore this necklace that I wore like on Sunday, I want to say. I don't know if that was in this vlog or the other vlog. And this shirt I got in Florida like a while ago. It's really big on me now. But it still looks good, I think. And these green Bermuda shorts from Target, and I had gold flip-flops. Now this is definitely an outfit that I would wear to school, like in the summertime. But so this is what it looks like. Also, I stopped at Michael's today to use my coupon, so I did that. The one thing that like really annoyed me is that it didn't let you use it with your teacher discount. I don't know why, and that frustrated me. I don't understand why. Oh, and I got all these I think are supposed to be like ones cubes, but I don't know if they are or not, or if they're just supposed to be like grams. Anyways, I got these. They were like in like a pile of free stuff that people didn't want today, and I'm so excited because I use these, number one, for like color matching activities. I use them for sorting. I use them with tweezers sometimes, but like they get lost really easily, and if there's something on the floor, our custodian just like sweeps it up, which I don't blame him. Like I would not pick stuff off my floor while he was cleaning, but so they get lost. But like this is a ton of them. I'm so excited. So I have that. These I picked out. These are like the ones cubes. I don't know, I think I might just throw those out. And I also got like place value, those foam circles, but I think what I'm gonna do is just use them for like more color matching stuff, and like a teachers pay teachers product that I'm gonna create. And yeah, I got a couple books. I got a bunch of books for actually somebody that is doing their student teaching, and that's where things are right now. I made a return at Target. I got those things. Oh, I did get those like photo container bins from Michael's, the ones that are supposed to hold like all those different, that I'm thinking about using for puzzles, but now I might rework that. I also got 10 clear pencil boxes, which I'm also using for a product that I'm making for Teachers Pay Teachers. And like all these products, by the way, like products that I make for Teachers Pay Teachers, like I use them in my classroom. Like I don't just make them for fun. There's obviously stuff on there that like I'm not using in my classroom anymore, but at one point I was using them in my classroom. Like the fractions exit tickets, I used those when I taught fractions when I was teaching 4th grade. Like the I'm trying to think what else. There's like subtraction posters and all kinds of other stuff too. I used all of those things when I taught. Like they weren't ever things that I just created to like create. Like those were things that I created and I used when I was teaching those specific grade levels. So anyways, I'm tired again. I think I'm gonna have some coffee. Oh, I got these at Michael's today too. They were, whoa, sorry guys. They were 70% off. And they're just like, oh, let me show you. They're like fake grass things, but I thought they were so nice. So I got 2 of those. I have one there and one there. Oh yeah, and I broke the glass in that, so I have to get a new glass thing, but that's okay. So I think that looks cute. I don't know. They might not stay there. I might move them. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, I was watching Pocket Full of Primary's first year teaching video, and I was thinking, oh my god, if I did one of those, like, first of all, you probably wouldn't believe my first year teaching story because it was not fun. Like, I've got to tell you, first of all, I had like teachers telling me that they had never had a class as difficult as mine, and these were like veteran teachers, like teachers who had like 25 years in, telling me like my class was so difficult. They had never seen a class that difficult before. So maybe I will do that. That could be fun. It definitely was like a very interesting year. So yeah, maybe we will do that. Seeing as now I'm going into my 3rd year teaching, so that could be a fun reflection. Okay, hi everyone. So I'm checking back in. I did get a chance, so I finished those products that I made for work yesterday so that I could post them on my Teachers Pay Teachers. Ooh, and I'm reheating some leftover pizza. These are really small pieces. Please don't think I'm a pig. I mean, I guess I don't really care if you think that I'm a pig or not. Also, I have like some dirty dishes that I need to clean up. But I thought that I would show you what I did and then also show you what I'm planning on doing. So, oh, it's really bright in here because the sun is setting. I don't even know where to put you. So I guess you can kind of see me. Hopefully that's good enough just for a second. So I posted, by the way, I do have a Facebook page. Let me see if I can get to it. Okay, so my Facebook page is just crayons, pencils, and Students Oh My, like the same as everything else. So if you want to try to find me on there, I do post a lot of different things on there. Also, from time to time I'll post like things that I have made on Teachers Pay Teachers so that you can like them and see them, and then a bunch of other things are on here. I did used to have, I don't know if you guys would like this, but I used to do like a teacher clothes thing, and I would post my outfits on a Tumblr. but I could do that like on Facebook or something if you guys would like that too. So anyway, so here are the things that I posted. So here's my store. So I posted the Turn and Talk bundle pack, and then I also posted the individual packs. So I posted the prompt cards, which I talked about yesterday, which are right here. Those are $4. I posted the anchor chart and talking sticks for $2, and then I posted it as a bundle for $5. So you can save $1 if you buy them both. And then here's what so at my training today, by the way, like I was paid by my district to create those resources, but I was also given permission to sell them on my Teachers Pay Teachers account because I was not, like, I was only paid for an hour of my time. And it only took me, like, honestly, to create the, you guys can't see me. To create, like, the actual, like, resource part of it probably only took me an hour. But just like checking and making sure that everything was right, it took me a little bit longer. Anyways, I have permission to post it to my Teachers Pay Teachers. Hello everyone, it is Friday. I just got home. I look like a hot mess. I just got home. I stopped at Family Dollar on my way back, and I literally spent can you see that? Hold on. You're not gonna be able to see it. It won't focus on it. But I spent $3 and 21 cents, and that's it. And I'm so excited. Now these things I totally did not need, but I thought that it would really help to alleviate the mess problem when working with Play-Doh. And I also thought that I could use these. Well, originally I was like, oh, I can use these for like sand and stuff, and it's like a sensory tub. But now I'm thinking more, I'm going to use them for Play-Doh. But you could definitely use them for either. Oh, by the way, like, it is a hot mess in here. I've got stuff. Oh, I also stopped and got corn. And what else should I get? 2 peaches, but I ate one, and a cucumber at the fresh food stand. But these are what I got to help with the mess with Play-Doh, and then also for like a sensory tub. And these are, sorry guys, these are cat litter pans. Now, when I found them in the aisle, they were labeled as $1 a piece. So that's what they said. I'm sure that they said that. I like checked multiple times. I even checked like the description on like the SKU thing, and it said like cat litter pan. Well, I got up to the register and it rang up as $4 a piece. But I told them that it said $1, and I said like, no big deal. Just I don't want them anymore. But they said, no, let us fix them and you can take them for $1 a piece. So that was exciting. And then the next thing I found were, I could only find 2 of these, but I thought these were really nice. And so they're these little storage things. They look like this. They're like tiered, and they're like slotted, so things could fall through it, I guess, but they're really small. I don't know what these are intended for, but I can tell you what I'm going to use them for. This is what the tag looks like. Come on, focus. So that's the tag. These did say $1, but these ones only rang up for 50 cents a piece. I got a red one and I got a blue one. So basically, I'm gonna use one of these, I'm gonna put up on top of a cabinet for my para. Right now we're using like a caddy type system. And it's just too big and takes up too much space. But basically what's going to go in here are the bingo daubers for calendars, and the Sharpies like for their behavior calendars, and like a notepad, and that's about it. And then the other one I'm going to keep and put at our writing center for easy access to pencils and like paper and whatnot. So that's what I'm going to use these 2 things for. And the cat litter pins, I already told you what I'm going to use them for. And now I'm back here to finish some work. I might go out to dinner later, I might not. We'll see what happens. And that is going to be it for the vlog this week. Tomorrow I might be doing something fun. I don't have specific plans yet, but if I do, I will take you with me. And that will be in next week's vlog. So until then, I will see you soon. Thanks again for watching, everybody. If you like the vlogs or the other videos that I do on this channel, please make sure to share, like, and subscribe so that you can get all the latest videos. So I'll see you soon. Bye.